Hello everyone and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for our third game of the tournament here for the Bedford Blues U13 AAA squad here at HRM Center, Pad D, where we've been all weekend long. We're just getting ready for a puck drop here, fresh game here, taking on Eastern Shore. That puck won back by Eastern Shore. Now worked over to the left defender who sends that down. A little quick icing on this play and head into the offensive end here for Bedford. So Bedford 2-0 on the tournament, have had a relatively easy time here to start and looking to continue that momentum. This will be the final round robin game for them, and then into the bracket games tonight. 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, I believe, is when the first one is. That one worked in down the right side, sent around by McPhee. McPhee over to Surratt. Surratt sends that down. It's gonna be chased after, and they're gonna call an icing before the player there on Bedford can get to it. Number 6, Jackson Mood, trying to make an effort for that puck, but it'll be back in the zone. And we start out this one with 2 icings. Happy to be with you for day 2 of the Jordan Boy Memorial Tournament, hosted here in Bedford. That one back to the blue line, shot in, knocked aside. Snide in net there for the first game of the day here. 2 man down there as Bedford will be headed to the power play here early. That one cut down the middle. McLean tries to go through. McLean shoots. That one saved along the pad. A little whistle down. Snide getting the nod here to start out the day, and 2 good games for the Bedford goaltenders yesterday. Regardless of the score, they faced some rubber and kept their team in it when it was most important. There was a big PK yesterday that Gallagher Temple helped out on that second game, and then the first game it was 3-1 in the first period, and Snide keeps them in it. That one's shot from the left side, tipped in high. Duffy wired that one. Now up the boards. Duffy tries to keep it in, but it'll get by, and it'll be hustled after by Gillis. Gillis picking up that one behind the net, trying to work it up the right side into the skates there and put off. Duffy now with it behind the net. Duffy trying a couple moves. Now trying to cut that puck up the middle. Gillis over to, look at a nice shot there, wrap around. That's Burke. Burke went down and he'll be slow to get up. That one kicks off the shoe in the back end, and they're gonna have to hold. If Gillis goes in now, it'll be offside, so he'll hold on to that puck. A minute and 7 seconds left in the power play. Gillis up the left side, sends that one in deep. Gonna be chased after and hustling down the right side, Helkala. Helkala with a strong day yesterday. And now in front, they're trying to shoot that, and that catches the back, and it looks like we'll have another power play here for Bedford. As if it gets touched up here, it'll be a 5-on-3. So 46 seconds of 5-on-3, a hooking call as Bedford tried to cut in front of the net, put that one home. Instead, they'll get a power play for their efforts. 2 minutes into this one. Already 2 shots on goal as we wait for Bedford to hit the ice. Looks like Mood will be on the draw here on the 5-on-3 to start. 46 seconds of it. You don't want to get into penalty trouble against this Bedford team. That won't help you much. That one down in the back right corner. Try to play it up. That one bounces off the skate there. Mood tried to retrieve it, but it gets worked out. Brian out there as well. That cut down the right side and set to deep. Mood's gonna slide and pick that puck up. Now it'll be over to Brian. Brian works it down the left side. Brian looking for the drop pass. Good pass there to Mood, but it gets knocked off the stick at the last second. He's got Land there on the blue line. Plays it back to him, just kept in. 11 seconds left, and in the back of the net there. Tipped home with a nice tip in front there. A good shot from the point there for Land. And it's tipped home. We'll wait for the announcers to give us the official announcement on who tipped that one home. There's 2 Bedford players in front. And it'll be 1-0 Bedford. About just under 3 minutes into this one, I don't think, to this point, in the first 5 minutes of the game, Bedford scored at least 1 goal. Wrapped around the back end and along the half wall. Trying to dig away at that puck. It'll come back to the blue line. A nice little pass there in front, but it gets turned away the other side, and tried to take a swipe at that. Bedford trying to get numbers down the middle, but they'll be knocked off. There's 50 seconds left in that power play still. The second power play they took is a 5-on-3 marker for that first one, so they get to use the 42 seconds here on this power play. See what they can do. McLean cutting down the ice now, just onside. McLean trying to cut to the inside, poked away, and then that puck sent it to the boards. McPhee will change it.
Assisted by number 19, Whitland. The goal was
Looks like Max Bryan puts that one home for Bedford. The tip number 16 out there. As we wait for puck drops. Battle for there and back to center ice. Drop pass there to Land. Land up to Burke on the left side. Back to Land. Land looking for the shot in. That one doesn't get tipped, so goaltender able to track that all the way home. O'Leary out there for the draw, number 2. He'll call on his left wing. D pass there. That one fanned on. Now in front. Alcala shoots a big rebound out, and they're going to try to backhand that one in. It'll be covered up. 6 seconds left in the power play. 4 minutes gone in this game. Looks like Bryan will be out there, the goal scorer. Long power play, lots of whistles, so everyone's got out there at least a little bit. And lots of players out here. Duffy now on the line. Duffy tries to shoot that in. It's going to be knocked over to the right side and then covered up by the goaltender. Not taking any chances. Shot 7-2 already. Just 4 minutes into this game. Robertson and McPhee will come out on the back end. Puck dropped in there and fought for it. Back to Robertson on the blue line. No fan on that shot. Get turned back the other way. Stopped in its tracks there, and now a steal on the right side there. Surrett with a nice steal there. Over to the left side. Bounced off the backboards there and over to McPhee. McPhee's pinching all the way down. Mood covering him on D. He'll come back to the line, and now Mood free to go in, and he'll pick up that puck along the half wall. Make a couple cuts to the middle, and a nice drop pass. Tries to get it out back in front. Nice setup there. Shot on by McPhee. Over to the left corner. Sent into Robertson, who keeps that puck in. And then it'll be worked back to center ice. Bryan will change, so there'll be Eastern Shore with a chance now. Down the left side, they're going to shoot. That'll miss wide on the right, and now wrap around the other way. Stopped in the tracks there, trying to get down the right side, and just knocked off that puck. Now McPhee plays that up the boards and sent on down for an icing. So we'll pull back the other way. 5 minutes in this one. 1-0 Bedford. Shots 8-2. That puck worked to the middle and hauled down. No call there, so they'll continue on. McLean now down the right side. McLean tries to center that puck on and off the stick there, the Eastern Shore defender. Back to the line now. Gillis shoots that in. It'll be right into the shin pads there, and back to the line. Shot in, tipped, and that puck's loose in front, and McLean's gonna get stopped on that one. And he'll take a bit of a shot to the back after, and he looks behind like you really want to do that.
Don't you open up that window. Don't you let it go.
Bedford's first game of the day here. Last of the round robins, and then they'll continue on tomorrow, that one, or tonight, and that one knocked into his shin pad over to the left side. Back in the zone now. O'Leary gonna try to battle. Gets worked on the half wall and into center ice over to the left side. Duffy sends that one down. Picked up now. Cutting around behind the net on that one. That one tipped back to the line. Sent in by Gillis. Now towards the middle. Nice pass there. O'Leary has a shot, and that one off a shin pad. A bit of a fan shot there. They just keep that one in. Try to backhand a nice one-timer in front. Great job getting to the spot there was number 9, Burke. Back there now, over to the left side. O'Leary drops it back to Gillis. Gillis shoots that in. It'll be tipped aside by the goaltender. It comes loose in front. Hilcala not able to settle that down, so now it'll be Eastern Shore cutting down the right side. Looking for the shot, blockered away, picked up by Gillis. Gillis up to center ice and now hustled into the zone with speed. Coming around, that's Surrett. Surrett takes a shot there and no luck. Goaltender playing well back there for Eastern Shore so far. Good chances here for Bedford. Mood shoots that one in. It hits a shin pad. Only able to beat him once on 12 shots. Ricochets that off the half wall. Picked up by Land now towards center ice. Over to the right side, now back on to Land, and that one on and off of the stick. Land down to the left side there. Winger tries to get in front, bounce off the pad and come back out the left side. Bedford doing a good job setting up the opportunities they want, but haven't had any really high probability shots on net. Been steered aside for the most part. Back to the line, sent in on the right side. That one bounces off the end boards up to the left now. Trying to get that one off. Ryan muscles that puck into the zone over the Mood, but now it's time for them to change, so they're waiting. McLean out there now. That one sent in behind the net and trying to cut over the zone. We got a bit of a rhythm going with this game now. McLean up the right side. Tries to get that out in front, on and off of a skate real quick, and now wrapped in behind. Over to Brewer. Brewer fights for it along the boards. Back to Gillis. Gillis has a shot. That one in and out of the chest, but then covered up. 6 minutes to go in the first period here. Shots 13-3. Like I said, Bedford getting their chances here, but only been able to beat the goaltender once. Now O'Leary out there on the draw. That into the back right corner there. Can be hustled after. Picked up along the boards by Eastern Shore, trying to create some offense of their own. Back to Gillis. Gillis now banks that off the boards, and he'll rush out down the right side. Deep in the zone now. Backhanded that one along. It'll be over to the half wall. Picked up and sent back in by McPhee. Picked up by Eastern Shore. Up to the winger now, play to center. That one's going to tip off the stick and come all the way back to Bedford, and now they come in with speed. Cut down the middle there was Duffy. The D-man going for a skate. That one back on a Duffy stick. Couple drive-by pokes at the puck, stopping Eastern Shore in their tracks to the neutral zone. Hustled after there on the wall and sent back. Back to center ice. And backhanded in. Picked up along the end boards. Back to center once again, and that one tipped off and onto the stick there. Brian creates the turnover. Brian hauled down on the left side. Ref keeps his arm down, so they'll continue play. Brian tried to turn that puck over again, but it gets worked up the left side instead. Chased after, and that'll be an icing. So that was a couple minutes without an icing call there. 4:34 left to go in the first period. And we got to remember with these games, they do get the ice cleared after only the second period, so it'll just be about a 2-minute break in between the first and second frame. Puck dropped in there and hustled down the ice. Was the middle, and that one tipped up to Brewer, and then big collision there with McLean at the end of the Bedford zone, and then that'll be worked on the right side and backhanded on for an easy save. .4:16 left in the first period here as they get ready for an offensive zone draw here. That one dropped in there by Brewer. Back to McPhee. McPhee shoots that one just wide. Back to Brewer, and still 1-0 in this game. That one over to the half wall. McLean will be the first to that puck. He'll try to play it back, but he keeps pushing that puck forward. Now cut out in front. That on and off of the stick. Over to the back right corner. Bounces off the blade there as Van Polgeest tries to turn it over. Down to McLean. McLean's going to step for a shot, and that one with a nice kick save there by the goaltender. Turned over by Van Polgeest. Down the left side, trying to play that in front. Nice centering pass, doesn't get on the stick, so now they're going to go up the half wall and play that out. Back now. Van Polgeest on it, now towards the middle. Turned over. Now down the right side. Stop-up play. Brewer trying to create the turnover. Doing some good hustle in there, and he'll eventually get that puck down for a good clear. So Brewer makes the difference on that play. That one now to the offensive end. Cut to the outside, now looking for another shot, and that one into the goalie's chest. So 16 shots there, 15 saves already for this goaltender. They have O'Leary out there on the draw. Wins that one back. Tries to turn over, but now it'll be Eastern Shore coming down the other way, looking for an on-man rush, looking for the shot. Big save there by Snight, and he gets the rebound. First good chance of the game there for Eastern Shore, and they're able to get the glove on it, and a nice save there. As impressive as this offense has looked, I've been equally as impressed by these goaltenders who have faced some high-quality chances, and it just seems like they're always ready. They must have some good tricks back there in the net on staying warm, because not really looking that caught off guard, and now it'll be turned back the other way. Look for a pass across, beautiful pass, shot, and a save the other way. The two-man rush puts it, Halkala puts it right on the stick, but it'll be saved by the goaltender. And looking skyward as he heads back to the bench there. Gives a little tap on the boards as he kind of knew he had a good one there, Burke. That tried to get backhanded away, but it'll be held on to now. Cutting down the right side, trying to tunnel that puck away in front, and it'll be knocked off. Land then keeps that puck in. Land sends it down all the way behind the net. Now the play in front, and it's kicked aside. Surratt now battling for it in the corner. That'll bounce out to the right side, back to Robertson. Robertson sends that all the way back in, and it'll be along the end boards. 2:13 left in the first. Back to Land. Land shoots that into a shin pad. Trying to flip it back the other way, on and off of the tape there and work down the right side. Brian putting the hustle on. Brian, our goal scorer so far. Behind the net, trying to wrap that around into a skate. Back to Land. Land down the left side. Trying to set her in front, that one on and off the stick. Held on to now. Still with it behind, and Bedford somehow maintaining possession in low. Comes back. That'll go for an icing. So, offensive zone draw here as McLean's line hits the ice. This line looks to be Brewer, McLean, and Van Polgees. Strong line so far this weekend for Bedford. That down the left side. McLean catches that puck first and it'll fall back to the line. Shot in there high as that one was up on its side. Van Polgees send that one in deep. Gonna be wrapping around the right boards now. Chased after, a little body contact there, trying to get that one away. Shot in onto the shin pad, comes right out to the defense Gillis into the back right corner. Now pushing that puck forward, Van Polgees. Back to Gillis. Gillis on the blue line, nice pass to McPhee. McPhee has a chance to shoot now. That one tipped in front and it just goes wide. Back to Gillis. Gillis will shoot that time off a shin pad and they're gonna have to skate back the other way. It'll be a foot race for it. McPhee coming to help as well, and he gets knocked aside and into the net there, and it'll be a tripping call, so it'll be a first power play of the game here for Eastern Shore. Down one with 36 seconds left in the first period. A little slow to get up there and seems to be okay. We've got O'Leary out there on the draw. 36 seconds left in the first. Power play opportunity for Eastern Shore. I bet you they'd love to get one here and take advantage of any offense they can bring here in the first. That one held on to, still holding. Shot in. Snides covering that up. Shot from pretty far back, so lots of time to track that puck. One shot in off the end boards, chased after, now cut out front, a nice little tip there, but still loose, and that'll be the whistle. 13 seconds left in the first.
Bedford Blues penalty, number 88, London Gillis for tripping, 2 minutes.
Landon Gillis to the box there for that tripping call as he tried to hustle back after that puck hit off a shin pad. They worked that along the left half wall now, trying to get it out. 7 seconds. Sent on deep. Will be picked up on the other end. This should kill the period here, as it will, and that'll be the end of the first. So 1-0 after one here. Hard-fought period by Bedford, but goaltender playing well there for Eastern Shore. We'll be back in 2 minutes after a short break for the second period. All right, we're back here for the second frame after a brief break there as Bedford looks to extend their lead. Eastern Shore looking to tie this one up. Eastern Shore finished middle of the pack there last year. So this will be a big effort for them to get the win. 119 left in the power play for them. That one cut out to the middle, and they're going to try to turn it back the other way. On and off the stick there. Now Bedford has a chance to clear it out a little bit. Back into the defensive end. DDD pass there. Trying to work that up the right side now. Just on there and down. Flipped out of the zone, and it'll fall back. Picked up there by Eastern Shore on their own end. Now they're going to look to make one last rush out of it here with 40 seconds left on the power play. Back to the line. Good job fighting to keep that puck in was McPhee, but it will end up cleared out. And 31 seconds here as they get a icing on the power play. For the puck drop here is, we'll wait a second as Eastern Shore trying to figure out who they want out there. And we're still getting settled. All right, there we go. Puck dropped in there. Try to get down the right side with Land. Land sends that back in the other way. Hustled after now, deep in the zone. Trying to catch up to that along the half wall and to the skates and up the left side now. On and off of the stick there. Ricochets that off the boards. Back to Mood. Mood tries to stick handle it out, and that'll take us to the end of the power play here. So Bedford with a successful kill. Land now with it. He'll do a stop-up play there. Has it on the left wall. Works it up. That's sent in, and it'll bounce off the end boards. Cut back the other way. Mood. Mood tries to push that forward, and he just keeps it in with a drop pass there to Burke. Burke now working his way in, and a nice glove save there. Shot in for the rebound. Surrett. Rebound comes right back out to him, and they'll put that one home. So it'll be 2-0 Bedford now. After a good rush there, and then Surrett able to finish it off. It'll be 2-0. And you hear that catchy goal song come on. You know, Bedford's put one in the back of the net. 13-12 left in the second period, extending their lead. One over to the right side. Trying to get it out. Brewer now. Nice play there in front, and make no mistake, putting it home. Van Polge's right away after that last one, just 10 seconds after the last goal, they come down, get it on the left side, and put it top shelf. Nice one there. Nothing Bedford now. That one won forward by Eastern Shore. Over to Brewer. Brewer just misses it onside.
Bedford Blues goal scored by number 7, Sebastian Surrett. Assisted by
Sebastian Surrett putting that one home.
number 6, Jackson Mood.
Assisted by Mood and Burke. Mood was the one who made a nice play to the net, and it was the initial rebound there that they were able to put in. Now that one cuts to the middle, and Eastern Shore has it turned over. They have a breakaway here. They make a cut to the outside. They score. Top right. And a nice one there for Eastern Shore to retaliate, and he'll jump into the bench after a big goal. 3-1. No one said they were going to go away without a fight, and they're back to a 2-goal lead there. Just a turnover there, entering the zone. Bedford tried to go for the D-to-D pass. Instead it ended up on the stick of number 91 out there for Eastern Shore, and he'll skate down and deke out Snide. That one's circled back now to Duffy. Duffy shoots that one in. Tipped off. Down the right side, it looks like we have the arm up there by the referee. There was a play in front of the net. Interference call.
Eastern Shore goal scored by number 91.
And it looks like
Unassisted.
a little confusion out there as Bedford will head back to the power play. So Bedford looking to get that one back. It's been an eventful first 3 minutes here in the second period. A couple goals and a penalty. And the delay here is Eastern Shore just figuring out which players they want here to start the kill. And they'll drop that puck in there now. Over to the right side. That bounces off the chest protector. In down the left, and that one just offside. As that would have been a good opportunity for Eastern Shore to get that out of the zone. Shots 22-8 now, early in the second period. McCullough out there with O'Leary and Burke. Duffy and Gillis on the back end for this power play to start. It looks like Eastern Shore ready to go here now. Pushed off the puck there over to the right side. Gonna try to get that out back to Gillis. Gillis brings that puck in now. Drop pass. Alcala gets it back to the defense. That shot in high and it'll be gloved down by the goaltender. The nice little flash of the leather. Waiting here. Back left corner, trying to get that puck out. Sent on deep for the clear. 1:24 left in the power play. Stopped up behind their net. Robertson now stops on the dime and tries to turn it back the other way. Over there to Mood. Mood up, left side. Back to Mood. Kind of cut towards the center and we'll just have the puck fall off his stick there. Back right corner now. Trying to play that puck ahead. I'll cut that off on the boards. Back towards the line. Robertson tries to get it off, but we stopped. Flicked on down. Eastern Shore doing a good job letting Bedford set up. Scores 3-1 here. Mood up the left side. He'll cut in. Takes that puck all the way deep and then plays a nice place up to McPhee, who shoots that off the shin pad. Back to Surratt. Surratt tries to put that in low. Surratt had a nice rebound goal earlier in this period. Down on the right side and 14 seconds left in the power play. That comes back to the line, McPhee. McPhee works that over to the left side and Gillis will hold as he needs to wait for his forwards to tag up. Back to McPhee, who has that fall off the stick and back in the zone. Worked up the right side. Surratt just doesn't have a stick lift. The icing gets waved off. Back right corner now, held on to and going down in a heat. Eastern Shore tries to turn it back the other way. Back to 5-on-5 here. Off McLean's shin. Up in the zone. Now behind the net there. McLean picking up on that one. Down the right side. Oh, I always got to bounce off the goalie's skate as he just tries to put that one on net. And you know what they say, folks? Pucks on net makes the difference. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You know all those hockey cliches. They're cliches for a reason. McLean tries to pass that one off to Van Polgeest. It's out of his reach. Now down the left side. Van Polgeest tries to find McLean in front. He's going to stick handle in tight. Still with it. Tries to play that puck around. Now nice pass front. Van Polgeest shoots. And early whistle there. It was in and out of the goalie's chest protector, but it'll be whistled down regardless, and score remains 3-1 with 9:22 left in the second period. Shots 25-8. O'Leary over to the right side, back to Land. Land shoots that one down. Picked up by Burke. Burke tries to wrap it around. Puck still loose. Burke tries to go around the other way. It's over to his player in front there. They're going to take a couple whacks at it. Nice play back to the line there by Helkala. Smart heads up play. Get that puck free. Helkala now tries to center that one in front. It'll be on and off the stick and now kicked back. Held on to by Land. Land over to the left side. They're going to try to get that in. Ref takes a tumble in our frame there. That one sent in. Puck gets covered up. 8:45 left in the second as we're just about halfway through this game. Score just 3-1. Getting ready here. Mood will be out there. So we're just finishing up the round robin games here in the early afternoon, and then we'll go to the semifinals later with the around 6 o'clock. That one down the left side, off and on the stick there, trying to get it out. They do. That one gets worked down the left side and chased after. Wraps that one around. Brian tries to get it out. Back to the line there. Center ice and into the offensive end. Surrett passes that one off. Nice little toe jag there. Tries to get out in front, but stopped at the last second. Gonna battle away for that puck in front, and it'll be covered up. And now it's a little rough stuff after the whistle. You haven't seen too much of that so far this tournament, but getting after it in front of the net. Didn't like how close the Bedford player was, I suppose. We get a full-scale change there for Bedford. 8:06 left in the second period. That puck on the right side, trying to get that one away. Played in front, chased after by Van Polgis. He'll turn that puck over just enough, but Eastern Shore with possession still. Works with it on the right side. Tries to cut out in front. Van Polgis has that off and on the stick. Now back to the line, shot in. Brewer looking for his man in front, and a nice pad save on a great pass across. And I think I've seen enough of this team to say that Brewer, one of the better passers on this squad, as a perfect pass on a seam in front. Goalie gets his pad down. And right now, the Bedford offense is only beating the goalie really top shelf. Any of those quick cross crease passes haven't gotten in. O'Leary tries to battle for that, but Eastern Shore will get it out. Into center ice there, worked up ahead. Back to the line now, Gillis tries to work that off the half wall. And it'll just be offside. And if you haven't done so already, we'd appreciate you subscribing to the YouTube channel as well as checking out our other social media platforms. See what's going on in the world of high button. Now that the Bedford Blues U13 888 team has joined the family here and streamed all season long. Hopefully going on a long run here for Bedford this season. That one over to O'Leary. O'Leary's going to try to play that down the right side. It'll be stopped up. Now back to the line. Slap shot it in and eating that puck up. Nice shot from the point there by Duffy. .30 shots officially here for Bedford. It's an offensive juggernaut out there. That one cutting behind the net. Over to the left side. Back to the line, shot in and glove down again. That was a big shot by Land who sent that puck in. Looks like they're gonna get Jackson Mood out there on the draw. Mood's had a strong game here so far. We had a lot of time in the offensive end, and I'm just going to say it. If you know you got a good team, you got to put it out there. And Bedford is a good team. That one over to the right side, and he'll get hauled down, and it'll be to the power play for Bedford. Mood's going to go retrieve that puck, so goalie will head to the bench. They try to work that in front, kicked aside, and then touched up. 6:29 left in the second period. Game so far has been a lot of offensive zone possession for Bedford. They've managed to cycle that puck well, but the tail of the tape here is the Eastern Shore goaltender not letting too many by them so far. Just enough to give them a healthy lead here, but still, this game could easily be 5-1, 6-1 if it wasn't for him in net. That one now over to the right side. Off and on the stick there, Brian. Brian looking for his man behind. He's going to play that out in front. It'll be Gillis's job to keep that in, and it'll just fall outside the zone. Cut down the right side now. On and off the stick, and Bedford's looking to turn it back the other way. Over to the right side, nice pass to Brian. Brian, he'll do a stop-up play, try to pass that off again, and off, and just misses both Surratt and Gillis' stick. Back down to Surratt. Surratt tries to play that around. It'll be McPhee now. Back to Surratt. Over to the left side, Mood. He'll get taken down, so that'll be another opportunity here for the power play, and it'll be 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 1 second. So great opportunity for Bedford to extend this lead before the end of the period. As we know, they head back to the dressing rooms in between the second and third, so if you can put one in here to extend it, it'll be good momentum heading into the break. But also, if Eastern Shore can kill this off, it'd be good momentum for them. So we'll have to see where this 5-on-3 swings. That one back to the line there. D pass. Land has it now. Back to Duffy. Duffy down a hard angle shot there by McLean. Gets good contact on it, but it'll be covered up. Got a chance there over to McLean. Back to Land. Land shoots that one. It'll be tipped aside. Deep in the zone, along the half wall now. Fighting to keep that in. 5-on-3, has 35 seconds left. Land wins that back. Up to McLean. Lots of time to enter the zone here. McLean now with it. Plays that. Oh, misses the puck there, so we'll play it back to Duffy. Back to McLean. McLean with it in tight. Nice pass over. Shot. Score. Good finish by McLean and Van Polges. And I think they're building a little bit of chemistry out there, if you ask me. And put that one home. And 1 minute and 16 left on that second power play, so they'll still have a chance with it. 4:46 left in the second period. And it'll be 4-1 Bedford. Still have the 5-on-4 for 1 minute 16. That one back and worked up the right side. Chased after by McPhee. McPhee gets that puck. Sends it around the end boards. Just kept in there. Tipped high, but Robertson will probably, or McPhee will be the next to touch it, so that's waved off. Back in the zone, trying to get it up. Over to the left side. O'Leary works that in. That cut towards the middle, looking for a chance at it. Stopped up. Eastern Shore now look to kill off the rest of his power play. 40 seconds left on it. Along the neutral zone. That one sent into the player and wrapped around. Chased after now by McPhee. McPhee regains possession, tries to play that up to the middle. That one tipped on the way through, so no icing. Back right corner there, trying to play it out. 3:46 left in the second. Gillis shoots that in. It'll hit a stick, and now turning back the other way to Eastern Shore as they try to cut the breakaway down the middle. The only way they're really getting any offense is trying to catch that man on the break. Just no chance of setting up here so far, and now they're going to try to work back the other way, and that'll be offside as the forwards are changing. So a bit of an unlucky break there for them. The players are changing, and he tried to get himself back on side, but just not enough time, and there'll be a whistle and face-off right outside the Bedford end. Back to center ice and worked up the right side. Held on to, in and out of the glove there. Eastern Shore now works that forward. Looking for a shot, but it'll be Brian who turns that puck over and now busts it down the left side, trying to cut towards the middle. That puck off the stick now and ricocheted off the end boards. Over to the right once again, back to Gillis. Gillis stops up and down to Surrett. Down to Mood now. Mood trying to hold that puck in along the boards. Just under 3 minutes to go in the second now. Played back. Back to the defense. Held on to. Over. Gillis shoots that into the chest of the Eastern Shore forward who was skating at him. Drops that puck off. Fanned on by Duffy and then sent over to Gillis. Gillis drops that down in the zone to Brian. Brian tries to work that out in front. Stop though. Brian now over. Surrett with it now. He tries to center that puck in front. It'll go all the way through and they just keep it in. Duffy down on the right side. Trying to battle for that one. Cutting out in front. That one on off the stick and now jumped up by the goaltender with a nice coverage. 2:11 left in the second period. Shots 34-8. Looking for the puck there. It's tied in along the skates. Trying to play that in front. McLean holds onto that and it'll be worked down. Down the right side now. And McLean back to Robertson. Robertson tips that in and it'll be steered aside. Back of the zone now. Tries to get that up ahead. Held on to. Trying to play it. A nice little sauce pass there. Robertson tries to keep that puck in. Sends it down the right side. Chased after. Brewer with it behind. Tries to play that out in front. Comes all the way back. Robertson now with it. Shot in into the shin pad and puck still loose. Goalie tried to cover it. Outlet shot in, on and off the stick of Brewer in a hurry. Now cut out in front, shot to McLean, and he'll put that one home. Good circle of the puck there, and good cycle deep in the zone. Fantastic job. 5-1. And with 1 minute and 20 seconds left, 90 seconds left in the period before we get the break, Bedford has built that lead up, and the last 5 minutes have been crucial for them. It was 3-1, and now it's up to 5-1. And shots still in the single digits for Eastern Shore. Up the center, a nice little toe drag, tries to cut that puck out over to Helkala. He'll shoot that one in, big rebound off the left side. And Burke not able to catch up to it. Back to the line now, Gillis. Over to McPhee. McPhee shoots that one. It'll be covered by the goalie as we're just under 1 minute to play. That one over to the right side, back to McPhee. McPhee holds, splits it down to Helkala. Hold it in the back right corner. Tries to play that one around. O'Leary. He'll go for a skate. He'll cut out in front. That'll be tipped aside. 40 seconds left in the second. Helkala has that, and it'll be turned back the other way now. And Eastern Shore tries to beat the man on the outside. It'll be a high stick, so it'll be a whistle on the play with 32 seconds to go. Bedford going for the perfect sweep in the round robin games. Back to the line there, on and off the stick, and they're gonna have to try to skate that one out. Van Polge's almost caught up to that one. Now it's down the right wall. Land turns that puck over for him. And now down the right side, Land with it once again. 12 seconds left in the period. Just under 10 seconds now, so they might just try to kill this one out. 4 seconds now. That one off the shin pad back, and that should take us to the end here. So, Bedford up 5-1 after 2. Looking good out there, going for the sweep here in the round robin games. They got one more period to go. It'll be 5-1 heading into the break. We'll have a 10-minute break here, and then we'll be back to the third. All right, folks, we are back here for third period action. Go to the HRM Center located in Bedford, Nova Scotia. Bedford with a commanding 5-1 lead here, trying to finish off the perfect round robin portion of this tournament, going 3-0. Still not quite sure when their game will be this afternoon, so we'll have to wait on the word there, but I assure you it will be broadcasted here on High Button Sports. That one over to the half wall and then sent in deep. Deep in the zone there, trying to wrap that around the left side. Knocked away. Sent in deep, that one on to the goalie, and he'll cover up. 20 seconds gone. Looking for the draw here. That one over to the right circle, one back over to the left, and hustled after there and going down in a heap. Trying to get that puck loose. It'll be kept in the zone. Good defensive there by Duffy. Surrett trying to catch that puck off. Duffy will have that one fly by him, so now it'll be chased back in the zone, and the Land will be the one to get it, and that'll be whistled dead, so we'll head back the other way. Good game going on behind us here as 3 minutes left, a 5-4 game. Haven't seen anything too close out of these Bedford games so far, aside from the 3-1 in the first period here today. Bedford's been in command most of the time. Robertson gonna have to hustle after that puck along the wall. Don't assume that'll be how the whole tournament goes as we get into the latter stages. That one on and off for Robertson's stick and then down. Played around by O'Leary. Catches his teammate McPhee, who tries to cut that into the zone, but it'll be stopped now. Hakala. Tape-to-tape pass there over to O'Leary, but it'll be turned over the other way. Eastern Shore trying to cut that puck in. That one wide off the right side. Back into the zone, and now looking to work that out off the skate. And cut around. Hustling out of the zone there, just onside. Shot in. That one covered up. 13:24 left to go in the third period here. That's the 40th shot officially on net for Bedford. Eastern Shore still stuck at that 8. Trying to get that back to the line. Duffy will work with that puck instead. Deep in the zone now, trying to cut behind the net, hold out McLean, and that puck's loose in front. They're going to battle away at that, and it's still loose. Nice pad save there. Up the wall over to Duffy, who plays that over to the right side now. Gillis. Gillis looks to send that puck up ahead. On and off the stick there, and now they're going to work down the left side. Nice little play around there. Looking for the shot, and they get hauled down there in front, so it'll be a penalty on the play in Eastern Shore's first power play of the game. So as they look to try to battle their way back into it. And you heard from the crowd there, then they shoot it, so maybe a little frustration that there hasn't been as many shot attempts by Eastern Shore to this point. Get brushed off back there and back in the zone now. Over to the right side. Hold on to that. Shot into the chest and tries to dig that out. Down the right side now. Land. He'll hold on to that behind and try to shoot that puck out, but it'll be knocked down by Eastern Shore with a nice play on the stick. Back around. That one high. Tapped and touched up. So we'll have a whistle. And that puck still in the offensive end there. McLean now try to get that out. Stopped up along the boards. That one flipped into the netting. We'll have another whistle. 12:09 left in the third period now. Get ready for the draw here. That one sent on deep. That one catches the player in the chin. He has to play that one down. Now up the right side. Held on to by Duffy. Duffy tries to send it in. It'll be worked back the other way. McLean's going to try to push that puck out. We got a minute left in the power play. Brought in the offensive end now. Cutting down the right side. Held on to. Deep in the zone, and nice turnover there as McPhee able to get it out. Haven't had any captains or assistants awarded yet for this Bedford team. No letters on the jerseys early in the year, so maybe they're trying to wait it out a little bit. Land shoots that down the right side. It'll be caught up too. Trying to cut down the right side. That one block it away, but chases his own rebound. Now backhand in, and a nice play there. Mood, who I'd say has been the MVP of this game so far for Bedford, creating lots of chances and now killing off penalties. Tries to shoot that one around the other way, and that'll be skated out of the zone. Cutting down with it. Over to Mood once again. Mood to the outside now. Has a man in front. He'll pass that off, and it'll just be a little light on the pass, and now they try to come in and then knock down in front is Brian. There'll be a whistle on the play. 10:54 left to go in the third. Full change here for both sides. 4 seconds left on the PK, so Bedford will look to maintain possession in the offensive end once this one gets killed off. 43 shots on the board to 8. Down the right side. Held up along the half wall. That one tries to go forward, but it'll be stopped up, and now they're going to work it out just onside, so sent in by Duffy, and he'll stop at the line. Deep in the zone now, trying to wrap that around the right side. Stopped up by Gillis. Shoots that, and it'll go into the Eastern Shore bench, and we'll have a whistle. The puck dropped in there. Back to the line. Duffy now shoots with a big clapper from the point. Keep an eye on that the rest of the weekend and the rest of the season, as it looks like he's going to be able to produce some offense with that thing as it goes on. That nice play to the outside, and what a finish by Burke. Maddox Burke with a beautiful play, and they cut in and out, and they'll put that one on the board. 6-1. Here with 10:17 left to go in the game. We saw yesterday Bedford kind of play a more defensive game in the third period once they were up by a very comfortable lead. Be interesting to see how that goes today. Halkala tries to send that one down. It'll bounce off the half wall down to Land. Land now drops that back. Burke still out there. Back to Robertson. Robertson with a nice play in. Passed off now. Land has it on the right side. Nice shot, but it gets gloved down. That had eyes for the back of the net. There'll be a whistle on the play. And 45 shots. Well, on the left side there, it'll be Brewer on the draw. Back to Land. Land shoots another one in. That one steered aside. Chased after and caught up to. Bouncing around now. Eastern Shore tries to go back the other way, and the goal scorer, the only goal for Eastern Shore, tries to cut down for another chance, but he'll get knocked off the puck. And now him and McLean, the two bigger bodies on the ice, going at it behind the play. Now on the right side, trying to get it out. McLean brings it. Cuts down, has a 2-on-1 here now. He's going to elect to shoot that one blocker to side. Puck still loose behind, and that'll fall back to Gillis. Gillis tries to poke that puck forward. It'll be on and off a Brewer's stick in a hurry, and now back the other way. Gillis up the left side. Has McLean there in front, but it'll be stopped up. Now down the right. Look for a chance, cut there in front, still on it. McPhee plays that puck up, and now busting into the zone. Brian down the left side. He still has possession. Cutting behind the net. Oh, a stick went flying there. Brian still fighting for that, and it'll be along the half wall. Eastern Shore will come out with it. It'll be a nice poke there by Duffy to keep it in. Now off Duffy's skate to keep it in, and that'll finally get by him. Back to Land. Land over to the left side. Picked up on by Brian. Brian tries to work that puck up ahead, in along the half wall. Battling for it now, trying to cut out in front, stop up play. Worked around into the skates there and on the left side. Poked up by Duffy. It gets worked back the other way. To the middle now. Brian brings it in. Brian looking for a shot, toe drag instead. The puck drops back now. Shot in, big rebound there, but no one there to put it in for Bedford as it gets whooped around. Mood now, big rebound there again, and then through the wickets. It'll be in the back of the net. And it'll be 7-1. 51 shots now for Bedford. That puck went over the neutral zone. Dropping it down. Burke now trying to battle for it. It gets sent back to McPhee. McPhee picks it up, and he'll go for a skate around the net. Over to the right side. Tip pass there. Nice pass up the middle with a tape to tape. Cutting down for the breakaway stop up, and a big save by the goaltender. What passing there between, I believe that was O'Leary and number 9, Burke. With a beautiful play. That one up the right side now. Catches his man in stride just before he goes offside. With a beautiful tape to tape, and now O'Leary sends it over to Burke again. That one off the skate this time into the back left corner. I'm very impressed with this Bedford team. 3 games into my broadcasting for them. Doing great plays out there, and it shows why they're such a strong team. Being able to pull off stuff like that at this age level. That back to the ringette line now, looking for a shot. That one high off the right side. And it's not even things you're seeing the other teams do as well. It's specifically just to Bedford. That up to Burke. Burke on the left side, a little toe drag in there, just onside, and he'll shoot that one in deep. 6 minutes to go now, as we have a bit of a rhythm going. Haven't had a whistle in a couple minutes. Down the left side now, picked up and fought for it, Brewer and McLean. McLean now tries to cut that out in front, pokes that ahead, and now it'll be covered up. .605. We didn't have the shots on the board yesterday, but we had them today, and Eastern Shore hasn't gotten a shot in probably 15 minutes. Been stuck on that 8. Center ice, or on the dot there, I should say. And that one sent in back for the icing, and we'll pull it back the other way. Gotta wait till you get past that red line if you're gonna clear it out. Will be Brewer on the draw there once again. McLean on the right wing for him. Duffy, Gillis on the back end, and then Van Polgeest on the left. That puck won back. Gillis is going to have to try to catch up for it, but it just comes out of the zone. Held on to now. Try to work it down to McLean. Bounces off the boards and back. Held on to now. Duffy down the left side. Worked around now. McLean back to Duffy. Duffy back down to McLean. McLean holds. Still holding, and it'll eventually get pushed off that puck. over to the right side now, Gillis. That's sent into the back right corner. McLean's gonna try to play and coming in with a push from behind. It looks like Brewer will head to the box as there was a little bit of rough stuff there and maybe a little frustration down there on the ice as you could kind of see it brewing, no pun intended, between Brewer and McLean down at the end boards, and eventually ends up in the box there. So power play opportunity now for Eastern Shore with 5:16 left in the third. Waiting and drops back. Chased after in a bit of a tangle up there and sent on down. And that'll go for maybe a penalty on the play. And it was. I was wondering why they blew the whistle there, as it was. You're allowed to obviously clear it out on the PK, but it wasn't an icing call, it was a penalty. So a short-lived power play, just 11 seconds for Eastern Shore. Now we're down to 4-on-4. 5 minutes to go in this one. Mood on the draw. On the right side, and now dropped behind the net there, chased after. Surrett putting some pressure on. It's wrapped around the other way. Robertson there to pick it up. He'll play that down low. Picked up by Eastern Shore, back right corner. Battling for it. Tries to get that one, and it'll be sent on down the middle. And that'll go for an icing. .4:43 to go in the third period. Minute and 38 seconds left in the second penalty there, so a minute and 27 seconds left of 4-on-4 action. That one over to the right side looking for a shot. That one high over the net there by Burke. Burke chases his own rebound, if you want to call it that. If it raises over the net, I guess it's not necessarily a rebound, but chases the puck, his own puck. Now sent in behind the net once again. Picked off on the left side by Brian. Brian tries to play that back. He'll be stopped up in the zone. Over to Brian. Defense dropping in down the right side. Shot and covered up. McPhee, and then that's the puck still loose. Back to the line. Gillis, man down in front. Held on to now by Burke. Burke back to the line. Slap shot it in. Covered up. 4 minutes to go. Goalie has faced a ton of rubber back there. 55 shots for Bedford. So 48 saves. O'Leary now out there. McCullough is well on his wing for 44 seconds left of 4-on-4 action. That one bounces over Duffy's stick, and Eastern Shore going to be hustling after that puck. Trying to just get it loose. Oh, and a big collision there at center ice. And a man goes down. And that one didn't look good as they ran into each other. He won't show the injury, obviously, but we'll wait to see if he's okay as the coach heads out. And it looks like he's starting to get up there. It was O'Leary, and he's able to go off under his own power, so you like to see that with his buddy's arm around him. So that was a tough bump at center ice. You could go back. A little tip for anyone who's watching on YouTube for the first time. If you want to go back to see the replay, you can click the backspace arrow on the keyboard, and that'll take you 5 seconds back in the YouTube video. So you can click that a couple times and you'll see that replay. Obviously, maybe not that one you don't want to see over again, but any of the goals that also happen, it applies. So if you have a chance, you can just click the backspace a couple times, and that'll bring you for a nice little replay. And then you can click live, and it'll bring you back to the live play. Or you could go back, click the forward arrow. So that one in the back right there, trying to play it up off the boards. We continue play here. Halkala will take a run for it, but it'll be knocked off the puck. 10 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Now another penalty on the play. Looks like heading to the box there will be Bedford. .3:24 left in the third. And it'll be a 4-on-3 for 8 seconds. And then the first man will come out of the box. And then it'll be 4-on-4 for 19 seconds and then a power play. That one wrapped around the back end. 3:19 to play left in this one. Up the left side, shot in, tipped off the stick. Duffy now chases that one out of the zone. Trying to get that one out and he'll clear it down. He skated after and picked up first and covered up by the goaltender. 3 minutes to go. Like I said, we're not exactly sure when the next game will be for Bedford here, but we'll tell you that it'll be broadcasted here. It should be around 6 o'clock, we think. That one over to the right side. Robertson shoots that in. It'll be off the end, boys. Now Van Polgis tries to play that puck out in front. It'll be stopped. Working down the right side now. Off and on the stick there and shot in and steered aside by Snide. Sent on back. Up the left side now. Into the offensive end. Colby worked around. McPhee tries to put some pressure on in the corner as they work that puck up ahead, and now they find Van Polgeest up the middle, and it'll be a partial one-on-one. Now it's a power play here for Eastern Shore. That one on. 2:17 left in the game. It'll be a 53-second power play now for Eastern Shore to try to take advantage of. McLean on the draw here. So McLean playing the right wing when it's 5-on-5, but playing center here on the PK. Interesting. That back to the line now. Duffy shoots that down the left side. Be picked up behind the net. Trying to work that puck out. It's Brian. He'll do a stop-up play there, looking for a pass. No one there. They are on the PK here, so good PKing by Brian. Now McLean will turn that puck over. Over to the right side now. Dropped in behind the net. Brian will go down. There'll be a tripping call. And the Eastern Shore parents didn't like that one. As it'll be back to 4-on-4 action. So a lot of penalties here at the end of this one. Kind of interesting in a 7-1 game. Getting a little chippy out there we saw earlier. And it looks like O'Leary's out there, so he okay after taking that bump on his last shift. Cutting up the middle. Over to the left side and try to break that puck out now. Surratt with it down the left, looking for a play up in front, tipped off the pad there. Drop back, he's got Land coming in, but instead he'll shoot that one high over the zone. Over the net, O'Leary drops back to cover on D as Gillis pinches up. O'Leary drops that down, and just the wherewithal to go cover on D there. Impressive by O'Leary, and then he even makes a play with the puck at the blue line. That down the left side now, held on to. Worked out front with a one-timer. Land will get a hold of that one, but it'll be steered aside. Over to Mood. Mood will take a fall there along the half wall, back up. And now pinching in, Mood still with it. Mood around the left, drop back, Land now. Shoots in, that one low in front. Mood's gonna take battling away at that, and it'll be covered up. And 47 seconds left to go in this game. 59 shots for Bedford. As we just look to play out the last minute of this one. .47 seconds on the clock as Bedford there, Robertson calling for the puck before it's even dropped. I like that. And now he gets it back to him. He works over to the right side. Look for the shot. That one wide off the left. Chased in the back left corner, and the arm will come up on the ref once again, so it'll be a delayed penalty here with 33 seconds to go. And Eastern Shore will touch it up. And it'll be a 5-on-3 for the remaining 31 seconds of this game. It looks like they'll get a change out there to forwards on Bedford. And looks like a little confusion out there. The 5-on-3. 4 guys out there. 31 seconds left in this one. That one went over to the left side, back to the D now. Robertson's going to take a shot in there. That one tipped before it could reach the net. 20 seconds to go now, tipped high, but Robertson's going to touch it. They'll fall back in the zone. Touched up now and worked on back, and the arm will go up again. A lot of checking calls out there. That's how Call will head to the box, and it'll be a 5-on-4 for the remaining 16 seconds. I'd love to see the score sheet on penalties for this one. Got to be up there on both sides. Puck dropped in there, off the left wall, held onto and sent on deep now. And that'll go for an icing with 8 seconds left. So 61 shots it looks like we'll end with for Bedford. With a 7-1 lead right now and a clean sweep of the round robin games here out of their home rink, the HRM Center in Bedford, Nova Scotia. Puck dropped in there, 5 seconds to go, and they're gonna cut it out of the zone. See if they can make it 62. It'll be the end here as the final buzzer goes, and it'll be a victory there as McPhee gets a little bit of a talking to for shooting after the whistle, but that'll do it for us here. A little confusion out there, and they get a tap on the back to the player, so it looks like we're all right. No harm, no foul, but that'll be it. So 3-0 Bedford goes in the round robin games. We'll be back this afternoon for the next stage of the tournament here. We're excited to join you for that as they head to center ice to shake hands, but that'll do it here for High Button Sports, so the third game of the tournament. We'll be back later. We appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.